froze. Like my Wi-Fi is down, so I am not broadcasting from my laptop. I'm broadcasting from my phone. So the Wi-Fi just went down. It went down while the Rams were driving for the field goal at the end of the game. So wasn't hiding. Just simply the Wi-Fi is down, and I'm not able to make an updated Super Bowl prediction video. But nonetheless, this Super Bowl, it turns out, had nothing to do with the Pope. It was only a theory, but the theory was not tested. And at the end of the day, the theory was not supported. But at the end of the day, it was just a theory. I was looking too much about Packers-Bears matchup. Winner wins the championship. It had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with the Pope. I had reason to believe that a sporting championship could be scripted for the Pope. Take a look at the 2022 World Cup. Correctly called it Argentina won after the 86th birthday of the Pope. They won their first World Cup since 1986. So they have rigged sporting events before in tribute to whoever's the current Pope. I think Benedict is from Germany. He passed away or whatever. Following World Cup, Germany won. And then the biggest South American competition, the Copa Libertadores, right after Pope Francis became Pope, his favorite team is San Lorenzo. He's a card holder. San Lorenzo won the very next Copa Libertadores. So based off of past history, I knew that they scripted sporting championships for the Pope, and so that was basically what was behind Bears-Patriots rematch. But nonetheless, we are seeing a Super Bowl rematch. There's no chance they'll let Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl. They're just not going to let this guy in the Super Bowl. Let's take a moment of silence. And 49ers fans, they have to watch either the Seahawks or the Rams in the Super Bowl. The 49ers fans are imploding right now. There is zero chance in my mind that the NFL would let a division rival of the 49ers win the Super Bowl. It's obvious the Patriots are winning. They're not going to let Seattle win it at the 49ers stadium. It's just not going to happen. It's just the new guard replacing the old guard. It's Drake May that wins the Super Bowl. It's going to really intensify the Bills-Patriots rivalry next year. You think about all this pro-USA propaganda. You know, we invade Venezuela, and then the liars in the government already say that, oh, we're invading Venezuela because we want freedom. We're freeing them from socialism, communism, right? Patriots represents the bombing of Venezuela in the pro-USA propaganda machine, because at the end of the day, it is a propaganda machine. I think you were wrong again. I don't know what you're doing, but you're trolling. And I would like to say, too, that this year I am going to retire rooting for sports teams. I will watch NFL, NBA, but I will no longer watch and follow any individual teams. And basically, I was waiting until the end of this World Cup and the end of Goat King LeBron's career. And then that retirement will be official. I don't even watch Phoenix Suns every game because, they don't even have it available on YouTube TV, So, there goes that. You can't watch D-backs on YouTube TV. There goes that, And, Yankees are just a money-making machine, so who cares about them? They only care. It's going to be Patriots-Rams Part 3. And basically, NFL is putting the two best quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. It's Drake May with 46 touchdowns up against Drake May and the Patriots, 46 touchdowns. But like Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls, Patriots, 7th championship. City of Santa Clara 75, Patriots 7-5 in the Super Bowl. What would 7-5 pinpoint to? What would 6-5 pinpoint to? I think Rams fought at 2-4 in the Super Bowl. I think it's Vrabel that's 24. So already we're heading somewhere. This is a Bill Belichick shaming ritual. He thought he was going to kickstart the next Patriots dynasty. Bill Belichick leaves, and then his former assistant leads him into the Super Bowl with a quarterback. Oh, okay, so Drake May doesn't have 46 touchdowns. I remember Drake May has 46 touchdowns in his career. So Drake May is winning the Super Bowl. They're not letting the division rival win in the NFC West at the 49ers Stadium. That's who's hosting it. The 49ers are hosting it. They'll never hear the end of it. This is not a situation like the Raiders and the Chiefs, because the Raiders, the NFL has always hated them because they were. Al Davis was the AFL commissioner. He didn't want the AFL to merge with the NFL. So that's why it was an exception to the rule where they had the Raiders hosting it and then rival Chiefs win at Raiders Stadium. It's because they hate the Raiders because of that Al Davis beef. He sued the NFL. He was trying to move the team. NFL didn't want to, and Al Davis didn't want the AFL to merge with the NFL. So these are two completely different scenarios. The Seahawks at the Cardinals Stadium, they had the biggest fucked up play call in the history of the Super Bowl. So you can see where this is heading to. The Patriots are winning the Super Bowl this year. The Buffalo Bills are going to have to watch the Patriots win the Super Bowl, but then the Bills are going to knock off the defending champions. And then that's what's going to make it epic. Like the evil empire is back. And the Buffalo Bills are just the good guy that gets the short end of the stick all the time. And everybody loves a good feel underdog story. And that's what the Buffalo Bills are going to do. People are sick and tired of the Chiefs. I don't think people were asking the NFL to give the Super Bowl to the freaking Patriots again. That's the whole irony of, yay, we don't want Chiefs, but they give Super Bowl to surprise the New England freaking Patriots again. But that's exactly what they're going to do. They are Satanists. They are elitists. Most of all, they are keyword occult. 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 Three and one in the divisional round, a winning record in the divisional round. Turns out NFL didn't want the Bears. Looks like they're going for the Rams-Patriots 3 match. There is something occult going on there with this Rams-Patriots 3 match. A third time the Patriots beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. When we think about Goat King LeBron in the Lakers championship, LA versus Boston in June. Lakers over Celtics. The Patriots beat the Rams. The Patriots are going for the double over LA, but they fail and they choke because of Goat King LeBron and Luka Magic. This is going to have everything to do with the upcoming NBA Finals and what is about to transpire for Goat King LeBron James this June. A quarterback with 46 career touchdowns and a quarterback with 46 regular season touchdowns in the Super Bowl. The Seahawks absolutely are making it to the Super Bowl. I am convinced they want the LA against the New England, because it is foreshadowing for the future Celtics-Lakers championship this upcoming June. The greatest show ever. Jason Tatum returns, and he's balling and he's on fire. Austin Reeves returned to look out for. LA versus Boston. Goat King LeBron and Luka against a team that won the championship. Drake May and the Patriots against a team, a quarterback coach duo that did win the championship. In February 2021, that is only 15 or so months before the Celtics won the championship. We have very interesting story parallels there with this championship. But just watch, the Patriots are winning the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, he's going to act all happy when the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Now, Bill Belichick, he's going to get the sour end of the stick. He's going to be very, very bitter. He thought he was going to be coaching this team still, but Mike Vrabel gets all the credit. He picked the right quarterback. Bill Belichick could not pick the right quarterback. I mean, we're not at war with Venezuela, but we did take over Venezuela. I think this is some evil, satanic, pro-USA propaganda. You have to understand, we invaded Venezuela for the oil. We were there so some rich billionaires could exploit the resources and get rich off of it. And America's not getting the oil. The oil is getting sold in the global market. So it's not even going back to America. So this is evil, satanic, pro-USA propaganda. The opposition leader gave Donald Trump the Nobel Peace Prize. In return, she was promised oil stock, power, and U.S. military backing if pro-democracy forces, various factions, various guerrillas try to take power. She will be backed by the United States and basically do whatever the United States tells her what to do, which is to protect U.S. imperialist interests. So I think about Patriots. I think about that. I think about the 250-year anniversary of the United States of America. This is the 250th birthday. Patriots made it to the Super Bowl over 12 months after Trump's first inauguration. They lost against the Eagles. The Eagles is on the seal of the United States. So Eagles did have some pro-America symbolism, but Patriots, Donald Trump, so-called Make America Great Again president, this is all political propaganda. Patriots are all political propaganda is what they are. The first Super Bowl win since Tom Brady over at the region that Tom Brady is born at. Man, Rams, these people are just so evil and satanic, man. Like, every single one of us could write better scripts than the NFL, but these people are occultists. It is a waste of time to be following sports teams. Basically, it's over. I'm on the occultic Illuminati side, which is the Lakers. Just watch. The Pope's ordination day as a cardinal was on June the 19th, the real birthday of King James. So if you hate LA already, if you can't stand LA is going to be making it to a third straight championship. The third straight championship being the NBA Finals. For this sake, we're not counting NHL. Baseball, Dodgers, Super Bowl, Rams are in it. NBA Finals, LA Lakers. This puts the pressure on the Lakers to play for the championship after the Rams do in rigged scripted. NFL gave it to them, and they gave it to the Dodgers. Yep, I think the only time I'll ever be a sports fan maybe is if I'll be a bandwagoner if Arizona is going to win a championship or something like that. But you understand, you got to think intellectually. The players are not from Arizona. They're not from wherever you're from, right? You root for Los Angeles, but are these guys really like from your hood, from your community in LA? No, like this whole thing is just gay because it's all gay. They're only playing for money, not playing for team pride or nothing. So Messi wins World Cup, Goalkeeper wins championship. The 17 symbolism with Josh Allen for Super Bowl 61 is going to line up with the Yankees win the World Series. So, yep, I think I'll be retired after this year. If Goalkeeper returns next year, I'll officially be retired, I think, from rooting for sports teams June of 2027. June of 2027. But this is the last rodeo of Goat King the Bond times. I still don't think it isn't. I'm still waiting for something very, very big to happen. Now that's 24. 24. Seahawks does have gematria of 24. The Rams beat the Seahawks, but they fought at 2-4 in the Super Bowl. Now, you might hate the Patriots, but they're going to win the Super Bowl. Just watch. They are going to 100% win. I will believe it when I see it if they allow a rival of the 49ers to win the Super Bowl at the 49ers stadium. It's just not going to happen. They will not let the Rams win at the 49ers stadium. They will not let it happen. I've seen the worst play call ever completely fuck the Seahawks up the ass at the Arizona Cardinals stadium. I think history repeats itself. The Rams or whoever are going to find a way to fuck it up at the end of the day. Everyone's going to be bitching about East Coast bias, but these people don't care. They're occultists. They're ritualists. The city of Santa Clara goes 75. Patriots go 7-5 in the Super Bowl. Well, if the Rams do win, I will throw all my Cardinal stuff in the trash can. Okay? The Rams or the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. I am done following this team. And that's my only promise. If they win the Super Bowl, may as well throw everything away right now. I had the privilege to watch the GOAT every single weekend, Larry Fitzgerald. I'll keep his jersey because he is the GOAT. He's the greatest wide receiver to ever play football. But I will throw everything in the trash can. Every Cardinal jersey that I own, I will throw in the trash can, or I'll just maybe send it out to my uncle, whatever. I have to explain everything. You know, this can't continue. This can't go. This can't continue to carry on. This can't continue to carry on. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like if I had a son, I would totally tell him, like, hey, like, don't, whatever you do, don't be a Cardinals fan because this team sucks. It had nothing to do with the Pope. Pope Francis, San Francisco, you think about this kind of thing, but these people are giving us a 3-match in the Super Bowl, and that has never happened. Then it'll give us ideas about Eagles, Chiefs 3-match or whatever, but Chiefs and Packers is looking more likely. Next year. And why was I predicting Bengals Bears for Super Bowl 63? No wonder why the Bears lost. They're never supposed to make it this year because they're supposed to make it for Super Bowl 63. Me picking Bears just didn't make sense because they're really supposed to make it in Super Bowl 63 when they're going to lose against Joe Burrow and the Bengals. You know, Josh Allen had his crying Messi moment. He was crying. I saw him crying in the press conference. I didn't see him crying on the field, but Messi certainly cried on the field in Copa America 2016. He came back. He won the Copa America, the World Cup. Josh Allen's going to have his Lionel Messi moment. I think it's going to happen in as little as 12 months from now. I'm ready to go no risk it, no biscuit, and bet the Bills to win the Super Bowl next year. This is the first time I'll ever go for Josh Allen to win the Super Bowl, and they're going to win the motherfucking Super Bowl next year. I don't care anyone says if they put the Rams in the Super Bowl, these bastards are put the Chargers in Super Bowl 49ers because I am a Cardinals fan. But I'm a big fan of Jim Harbaugh. I'm a big fan. If you think the Chargers are never going to win the Super Bowl, the NFL's rigged. The bookies love that. So everybody thinks Herbert is a choker and all this. but I'm riding this guy all the way to Super Bowl 62. So we, the LA Chargers, are going to do the business in Super Bowl 62. NFL's rigged. They will rig it for the Chargers. I 100% believe they're going to rig it for the Chargers in Super Bowl 62. I think I will allow the next 2 seasons to play out for the Bengals, see if they're heading in the right direction, and reserve judgment for Super Bowl 63. Caleb Williams was drafted ahead of Drake May in the same draft. The Bears are still going to suffer. I believe they're still going to suffer. How many interceptions did Caleb have in the playoffs? He had 5 in 2 games. We got to see how he does. He stares down receivers. The athleticism is there. That 4th and 4, the athleticism is there. The staring down of wide receivers, not going through progressions enough. There's room for improvement for Caleb Williams. He's not. He's athletic like Patrick Mahomes. Can he process the information? This and that. This is a big next 2 years to see where the Bears are going to head. Is he going to be reckless? Is it going to be, is he able to read defenses or whatever? Or is he just going to, a lot of cloudy judgments have risen over Caleb Williams in his draft. We should start asking questions if Drake May wins this Super Bowl and he was picked at number 3 instead of Caleb Williams. Do the Patriots have great wide receivers? I know they have Stephon Diggs, but how great is their offensive coordinator on the Patriots? How great is their offensive coordinator? Ben Johnson's a great coordinator, but Caleb Williams is still being reckless. Is Drake May good? He's good. The Super Bowl is rigged political propaganda. The NFL is rigged political propaganda. Remember, these are right-wing owners. So it makes sense if they have Patriots win Super Bowl. Can the Suns win it over the Lakers? No. Lakers going to beat the loser Phoenix Suns. People are going to be bitching when the Lakers are in the finals, but Seahawks are good. Donald, how many passing yards does he have? 120? How many attempts? Sam Darnold sucks. Sam Darnold's not good for the NFL. They don't give a damn about Sam Darnold. Oh, Mac Darnold, Sam Darnold. They don't care. Seahawks, Patriots. Seahawks going to make him their bitch again. I want Seahawks revenge, Rams revenge. Get the haters hating on the Patriots. What they be doing? But it's 40 Winers Stadium. The Patriots are there. They're going to win. They're going to win. Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. More East Coast bias. More East Coast bias. It is what it is. Speaking of East Coast bias, NFL bias towards the East Coast. Giants will be in the playoffs next year. Send Matthew Stafford off with a second rigged Super Bowl. If Rams win Super Bowl or Seahawks, I'm throwing away all this pathetic fucking gear. Though they'll never let teams like the Panthers or the Cardinals or the Browns win. You saw how they did the Lions very dirty. You saw with all their fake injuries that happened. It is a hoax. I think I've made the best decision ever, and I'm going to throw everything in the trash. And I'm just gonna be a bandwagon fan for the next Cardinals Super Bowl run. It's just worthless. Maybe if I wasn't a Cardinals fan, I could have seen the Rams would be in the Super Bowl, but I am right about that. I'm making the right decision to improve the process. After Judge wins, it's over. It's over. Yeah, I won't even care no more. They won't let three LA teams win the same year. Like, come on, let's be reasonable. Yeah, Rams get a show. What's 33 about? So I think Rams are 2-3 in Super Bowl. They lost against Steelers. They lost against Patriots. They lost against Patriots. They beat the two teams they beat were the Titans, and the second team they beat was the Bengals. So the Rams are 2-3 in Super Bowls. They play the Seahawks. Seahawks 24. They got to fall to 2-4 in the Super Bowl. I want to see what 33 is about. The Rams don't deserve shit, man. NFL just wants to build a bandwagon Ram fan base. I'm going to throw all this fucking Cardinals gear out in the fucking trash. That's probably one of the sanest things I've ever done. I don't need to root for a gay-ass fucking team. NFL's probably going to be rigged against the Packers for years. It's rigged against the Raiders for years. It's rigged against these teams for years. They'll give the pity Super Bowl ring for when the Patriots win the scripted, we're going to give the pity Super Bowl to Buffalo next year. It's already happened. It's already happened. It's already happened. It's already happened. You don't control shit with the outcome. The players don't control shit with the outcome. They're fucking refs do. People think Bruce Arians is only good because Tom Brady was there? Dude, he took the fucking Cardinals to the NFC Championship game without Jesus at quarterback, which is Kurt Warner. Bruce Arians can fucking coach. Cardinals are garbage rosters. Bruce Arians is coaching them up. Tom Brady had the most perfect situation in Tampa Bay. He had John Pierre-Paul, the Giants guy who blew off his finger on the 4th of July. They had him as a pass rusher. Levante David. They had Mike Evans, who's still Pro Bowl talented wide receiver. He was too injured. Tom Brady had the most perfect situation in Tampa. From the coach to the wide receiver to the players on the defense. I mean, it was a talented team. It was a talented team, basically. Oh, yeah, Jameis threw 30 picks, I think, in 2019 or so. They were 7-9. It wasn't like they were a team of scrubs or anything. It's not, very, it's not like he went to, like, Tom Brady didn't go to Cleveland to win the championship, or he didn't go to Detroit to win the championship, or he didn't go to Arizona and win a COVID championship. Nah, the Rams gonna fall to 2-4 in the Super Bowl. That's just fucking gay, man. This is gay. You think a Rams Patriots Super Bowl is gay? That we're sick and tired of the Chiefs, but you give us the fucking Patriots again? This is fucking gay, man. You guys are fags, but you're occultists. When I say gay, I say that basically means stupid. I think more people may want to see Seahawks against Patriots. Sam Darnold is garbage. I don't think they're gonna rig it for Sam Darnold. He didn't have he could have thrown 3 picks and they still would have won the game last night. They only scored 6 points. It was 7-0. Sam Darnold didn't have to do shit. Sam Darnold's game is gay. Matthew Stafford is a lock in the Hall of Fame. Caleb sold the game. He sold the game. If you're a 41er fan, these 41er fans, bang bang. Who got banged up the ass tonight? 41er fans. Bang bang. Bang bang, guys. Bang bang. You got banged up the ass. You have to watch the Rams in the Super Bowl. You have to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You have to see the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I think you're a gay ass motherfucker. I think this was not cool comment from you, blood. Understand? Come out and put yourself out there. Otherwise, all you little troll talkers, y'all pussy motherfuckers. Lakers win championship. Arizona win Big 12. Argentina win championship. 175K, blood. What you gonna do about that, fa? Understand? Lionel Messi, 165 days left in the year after July the 19th. Caleb Williams, oh, this is about right-wing homophobia. That's why the Bears lost. Right-wing homophobia. Right-wing homophobia. These are right-wing owners. They'll never let Caleb Williams win if most owners are right-wingers. Right-wingers are homophobic against people that don't abide by traditionalist norms. So this is why they hate Caleb Williams. This is why they don't like Caleb Williams. He makes some money. He produces hype for the Bears and their fan base, but they don't want to give a Lombardi trophy to a guy who polishes his fingernails. Yeah, there's still right-wing hate mongers at the end of the day. Most NFL owners hold a right-wing, pro-totalitarian, let's have the rich control everything, let's have the billionaires dictate the policy. Over 70% of political donations come from the GOP for sport owners. Who do you want to see in the Super Bowl? Sam Darnold or Matthew Stafford? Nobody wanted to see Rams Patriots, but I remember in 2019, but the NFL doesn't give a fuck. That's part of that satanic occultic ritualism where NFL knows the fans don't want to see another rematch, but like they're satanic, it gives them like a trippy power trip. Like, ha, they don't want this matchup, but we have power. You're going to watch a Patriots-Rams Super Bowl because we, the owners, have power. Players don't play on the field. Everything is dictated from the owners. Drake May could have easily been drafted by Washington. It was predetermined he was going to New England. It was predetermined that he was going to New England. It was predetermined. Bill Belichick deserves credit if the Patriots win the Super Bowl. This is not Mike Vrabel's first year. Is this Mike Vrabel's first year? I don't think it is. Yeah, he left after 2024, did he? And Vrabel came in 2025? Again, my internet went down, so Belichick deserves some credit for the Super Bowl. If he got this team in a position to draft Drake May. Belichick is a sly genius, but Robert Kraft, whatever, he decided, I don't want you here no more. He's just following the same Belichickian playbook Mike Vrabel, because he played under Belichick. Yeah, so Bill Belichick deserves credit for this championship. All this rigged political propaganda. Have the Patriots be the first team to win 7 Super Bowls? This is rigged. Rams going to lose because they're bums. The Lakers got to do the job. Drake May is winning the Super Bowl. Are they gonna lose more fans if they give Patriots the Super Bowl in the first year without the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs? NFL is basically, they think they're too big to fail. People are going to still watch football regardless. They'll still watch, they'll guess the script, rewrite the script prevails regardless if it's what the fans want. They don't care. Rams are going to win because the NFL is a rigged ritual. Sam Darnold's going to throw a costly interception. Sam Darnold is the kid that did nothing in the group project but still received the same accolade as everybody who participated in the group project. Listen to who Sam Darnold is. Sam Darnold sucks. He's not a championship quarterback. I can't see a planet where NFL gives Sam Darnold the Super Bowl appearance for Matthew Stafford. Nobody bet on the Patriots because all the clowns out there were calling Broncos and Patriots frauds. But they're both in the AFC Championship game. So they call them frauds, Patriots and Broncos. They're an AFC Championship game. But when fraud team makes it to the Super Bowl, suddenly, very lucky run to the championship, and you're not going to beat the Seahawks because I hate Tom Brady and the Patriots, and I don't want to see the Patriots win the Super Bowl. That is some satanic, elitist, occultic ritual where we see the Chiefs win the Bowl again. It's, man. That's what's going to happen, man. I don't want to see Chiefs in Mahomes, Andy Reid, you and the refs, and you still give it to the Patriots. I did not see the Patriots-Texans game. I had no interest because I knew who's going to win that rigged game. I think Caleb Williams a major disservice there, I think. Dude, the Bears are garbage. They still have won Super Bowl. How are they going to win the Super Bowl? They don't have a Brett Favre. They don't have an Aaron Rodgers. This team is garbage. Caleb Williams, there's no guarantee that he's going to learn to read through his progressions. Caleb Williams against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, very predictable outcome. I think we got to have Jordan Love in the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. My friend here is just trolling. Aden Danawi. On the other hand, today, I had Morocco winning the African Cup of Nations, but phantom calls. Morocco tried to bribe the tournament. There is a legitimate goal ruled due to a phantom foul, and there was a phantom penalty. And Brahim Diaz tries a Panenka, but there's no strength in the Panenka. Straight to the keeper. And Senegal are African Cup of Nations champions. I really hope Argentina face off against Senegal in the World Cup. Two-time African Cup of Nations winner within the past 5-6 years against the Argentina golden generation. I think football deserves Senegal against Argentina. Senegal beat England like 3-0 or 3-1 in a friendly at Wembley. So, I hope Argentina face Senegal. We deserve an Argentina-Senegal match. The USA is not going to win World Cup. United States to quarter semifinal. He's going to try to take disaster. But best way to spread the love of football is spread the love of football to America, the United States. No, I watch football. United States is not winning anything. Argentina and gold Messi. This is a very gay Super Bowl. I think 14 votes is enough. How do I close the poll? It's nothing but rematches. Like, they keep giving us rematches. Like, we don't see anything different. Super Bowl 56 was different. Super Bowl 57 was different. The shit is, you have to understand that if 3 straight Super Bowls are all rematches, by random probability, come on, how is that even possible? It's rigged. DJ Moore may have a wide receiver that's people don't blame it on Caleb Williams. They blame it on the wide receiver. Caleb Williams need mental help. Caleb Williams need mental help. Just because one makes prediction doesn't make him an agent. You are a lunatic. You are a lunatic. You are a lunatic. You need mental help. You are ridden with conspiracies in your mind. You seek mental health care. Just because one tries to predict the script doesn't make them an agent. You know how loony you sound? I told everybody I'd retire as a sports fan by this year, or if Goalkeeper Bomb makes it to another year, it'd definitely be next year. I'm on the path to ultimate enlightenment and ultimate freedom. I am an intellectual. I know you don't win nothing when your team wins the Super Bowl. The players do, but you don't win nothing. Okay, I know how this whole sports fan psychology works. It's completely worthless. I think it's about freeing the mind of bias, I think, and that will lead it to the most ultimate path of enlightenment. That is what everybody deserves, and that's what I'm gonna do, basically. Would it have mattered at the end of the day? It didn't matter with the Pope. It didn't matter. Only in soccer does it work. Only in soccer. Only in soccer. Broncos win without fake Knicks injury. Super Bowl 48 replay, I'd say. Good luck with that. It ain't happening, though. I did eliminate the trolls. I did exterminate the trolls. I don't think Kate died painting his fingernails. Alpha. Guys basically make better decisions with the football, progress, and develop. I think NFL is absolutely gay years ago. But they give us the gay ass LA Lambs, this gay ass garbage team playing bad football during this